I'm going to start off by telling you the things they're suggesting. So they're suggesting that as a child, they said in third grade. I told you I started third grade when I was 7. I started kindergarten at 4, first grade at 5, second grade at 6, third grade at 7. So I turned 8 in December. So they said not in kindergarten, in third grade at 7 or 8, I got in trouble and I had to sit near the teacher. So they said when I said I never got into trouble, I did get in trouble. At 7 or 8, I got in trouble. And I had to sit next to the teacher for talking. So they said, I lied. When I told you folks I never got into any trouble, the first time all of this drama started was in about 2016. That was a lie. Because at 7 or 8, I was talking and I got in trouble. This is my point. A group of people targeting me. Everybody is now confirmed, yes, I'm being targeted. So it's not even anymore, it's not happening. It's happening. So it's confirmed. But in order to make themselves feel better about targeting me, they're blaming it on me. So I think that's called blaming the victim. And when you blame the victim, then you are part of the problem. So not only did they create this problem, but by blaming it on me, it's showing that they are doing the very thing that abusers do. They blame the victim. So in the past, they said, well, when you watch the news, you'll say, oh, that's a horrible thing. That person shouldn't have such and such and such. That isn't blaming the victim. This is blaming the victim. And when you start to listen to what I'm telling you that they're doing, you understand how abuse works. So I was telling you folks how they're suggesting things, which means to them, they're giving me ideas and they are inspiring me. Yet they're stealing my better ideas. So again, you see how these people are abusive. If they had good ideas, they wouldn't give it to me. They just said I'm a horrible person. They wouldn't give me their ideas. So by stealing my ideas and then coming up with horrible suggestions that they say out loud, so you're not really giving me the idea if everyone can hear you with your damn ideas, folks. You're not giving me the ideas. I'm telling you this. I believe these people are giving people bad ideas. I'm not the only victim, and that they're inciting violence and further abuse. When they're blaming me for things, claiming that I deserve to be abused, and then twisting things to make it sound like I am doing something wrong. That at 7 or 8, I was in trouble. I was in trouble. That's my point. You get what I'm saying? So the other thing that I want to talk about is when I watch the news, like most people, I say, oh my goodness, this such and such happened, blah, blah, blah. It's not blaming the victim. They're not understanding. But in their abusive minds, they feel that if they can do to me what they have done, it's because I am somehow a problem. Instead of looking at it from the real perspective, which is this. If I am a problem, you wouldn't have to do this to me. It's not that I'm a problem and you're doing it to me. It's that I'm not a problem, and to make me into a problem, you're doing it to me. So what they keep saying is, we're exploring the rage. We're rage. That's what they are. So they wanted me to act out in a rage because that's what they're feeling. So what I'm doing is telling you what they're saying. And when you hear it, you should say, this group is insane. They're the problem. So they bang on the walls. Bang, bang, bang. And what they said they do is when one group gets arrested, yes, I'm telling you, they're getting arrested for this because it's wrong. It's a crime. They've put in new people. So they feel like a lot of people getting arrested is better than just the people running it getting arrested. No, everyone should get arrested. If you commit a crime, you should be arrested. They said, well, you're black. Don't black people not want to be arrested? We don't want to be arrested when we're not committing crimes. But if there's a crime being committed on black people, we do believe people should get arrested. I don't understand how they've twisted even that. Because in their minds, we're not worthy of being treated in a legal way. That's what we fought for all of our lives, to be treated in a legal way. Black people are not opposed to the law. There are laws that help black people. And if we didn't have those laws, we would still have to deal with all the crimes that were brought to this country. And yeah, I said it. The crimes that were brought to this country. And that's my point against these people. They're trying to convince black people like me that we shouldn't involve law enforcement when a crime is being committed against us. Why shouldn't I? Why shouldn't I? And yeah, this country had crime brought here. And it wasn't until we were able to mobilize to get our rights protected, because we have rights. And that's my point. They are twisting history. I mean, it's bad enough they're twisting my life story. But twisting history? That's the problem. The other thing I want to talk to you folks about is this. If they have to hit people in the head, talk to them all day, all night, nonstop, bang on the walls to get me into a rage, and it still doesn't give them what they want. Do you want these people around you? Do you want these people in your life? I don't. I don't want them. Is that what they think is something that I would want? They spent millions of dollars to prove that I'm a horrible person, and they're going to give me ideas. That doesn't make any sense. So then they said, well, we are the morality police. We are going to police you because clearly you have issues. I don't have any issues. I've never been arrested. They said they're using people who have been arrested to commit these crimes against me. Then that means they're not the morality police. Okay, let's use common sense, folks. If you're doing things to get a lot of people arrested, you're not the morality police. If you're exploiting people who have been arrested before, you're not the morality police. If you're trying to get me into a rage in order to make me act out violently, you're not the morality police. You're a bunch of criminals trying to hurt people and exploiting people who have already been exploited. You're not anything you say you are. You're frauds. And I'm going to title this video, You Are Frauds Committing Fraud. That's how they planned on using this money, to launder it. So they keep saying, before they said money laundry. And I say, what's a money laundry? Money laundry. This is the money laundry. To pay people or give them free rent to harass people. That's money laundry. So they said, oh, you just farted. Who cares if I farted? I'm telling you folks that they're committing money laundering. Okay? Announcing when I fart, that's part of their money laundering. Sitting around having people call out my bodily functions is money laundering, because that's not actually doing anything other than harassing me. Thanks for watching.